And we're live! Normally we have some sort of intro, but you know what? It's Friday. This is the Power Rangers Watch Along. We do our own sound effects here. My name is Thomas Carter Rochester. To my left is my esteemed colleague, Christian Ingram. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited. You know, even though this team up is not great, it was still fun back in the day.
It's totally great. What are you talking about?
Agree to disagree.
I'm just here for the characters. So there's that.
KIRAAAA specifically?
Yeah, obviously. Why was that even a question?
We're going live on your Facebook page too, right?
We are live. That's a good point, Christian. We are live right now on my acting Facebook page, my professional page, Thomas Carter Rochester -actor. We're also live on my YouTube channel, Life of Thor, soon to be rebranded after I get the stuff to rebrand it.
I can't find it on Facebook.
What? That's super rude.
Wait, hold up. No,
click a button. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna Facebook Messenger it to you.
Oh no, we're good. We got it. I'm
you
just stupid.
Well, it's Friday, so it's been a long week. Let's go back. So we today, ladies and gentlemen, sorry, don't mean to hate on all the dudes out there. We're watching Power Rangers Operation Overdrive, Once a Ranger. And this is our second watch along. Well, technically it's our third watch along. You and I, Christian. We first watched Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie from 1995, on its 25th anniversary. Damn, I feel old.
We are old.
We be old. I'm buying a car tomorrow, so I'm super old now.
That's exciting.
Yes, it is bittersweet. My Jeep Old Blue, she turns 20 in like a month. She was a 2001 Jeep Cherokee Sport. She has a transmission issue, and at this point, it's at a point. We're at the point where I need to invest in a future vehicle instead of sinking lots of money into a vehicle that may or may not die. And it'll save me money on rentals when I travel, if we're ever able to travel post-COVID. I'm looking the wrong way. I keep looking to my right because I'm used to being on the left.
You want to switch it around?
It's too much work.
Okay.
But dang it still put me back on the right. So this is our now third watch along. Last Friday we watched the Power Rangers Wild Force Forever Red reunion episode, the first major reunion episode that I actually ever remember happening.
I mean, that's the first time that was one of the first anniversary episodes. I mean, yeah, I don't think they did much for the 5th anniversary. So
yeah, I'm trying to think maybe Lightspeed crossed over with another season, but I don't actually remember.
Did, but let's be real, that wasn't a great team up. Trakina's Revenge.
Yeah, that's what it was. So we really hopped in feet, head, and body first right into the fire last week. That's why our background's an explosion. And so this week we're here with the 2007. I was
over 10 years ago.
13 years ago, and I was 17 when this. I was
starting middle school.
Whoa! You know what was on when I was starting middle school?
What?
Hold on, I almost said the wrong one. Oh no! What came on after Wild Force?
Ninja Storm?
Ninja Storm was on. Yes, that. Thank you. I forgot the year 2003 for a moment. Ninja Storm was on when I started middle school, and then Dino Thunder was the last season that I watched religiously. And then after that, I just didn't care. What was after Dino Thunder? Was it
SPD?
It was SPD. Of course it was. I've heard really good things about it.
Because you don't like cops.
I don't like cops. Why would I like cops?
Nobody likes cops right now.
I am Thor, son of Dale. I am my own cop.
JK.
I mean, not really. I mean, who holds me accountable other than me? Crickets, everyone. Let's turn my volume up. So if you are watching along with us, Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining us. Let me see. Oh, my technology's not working right now. Who's in
That's
our
how
chat?
it goes.
That is always how it goes. Yes, expand. Oh, that's my own voice. Boom, there we are. All right, I got it live up. Thank you for joining us. This is a fun thing that Christian brought to me. He said, "Hey, we should do Power Rangers watch along," and I was like, "You sold me at Power Rangers." Do you have your version queued up, Christian?
I do, but before we start, I wanted to say,
Ooh.
let me go to Instagram real quick because I don't want to get this wrong. The actor who played the Magna Defender, he is on Instagram now.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's what I said. So make sure to go follow him. His name is at Russell Lawrence Official on Instagram. I'm gonna send it over to you. Actually, I'll just put it in the comment section.
Nice. That is the magic of technology. Yeah.
So let me just put that in there. Make sure to go follow him. Go show him some love from the Power Rangers community.
Yes, because we love the Power Rangers. And before we start, we'll hop right in. Christian, I don't know jack crap about this season. Can you give everyone a kind of recap of what might have happened in the first 19 episodes of Operation Overdrive to this point?
So basically there's faction groups of villains and they're all searching for the crowns of the Corona Aurora. Wow. That I just noticed that name Corona. No. Bad name. But that's what they're doing, and the Rangers have to find the jewels, and it's a treasure hunt, and they go to different places, and Bo Kinger did it a lot better, but
naturally,
it's okay.
Isn't that how it always works?
Mm-hmm.
You gotta they think kids in America are just really dumb, but we're not.
I mean,
not anymore. So that's that's where we're at in Power Rangers Operation Overdrive. I'm gonna hit you all with some graphics. So if you are prone to like tripping out over graphics, close your eyes and just listen to my words for our countdown. I am queued up on episode 20, Once a Ranger, part one. We're gonna be watching 2 episodes today. It's really fun. It moves really fast, and let's be honest, I am here for 2 characters and 2 characters alone: Adam and Kira. I only went
Adam,
alphabetical.
Kira, Xander. I love Bridge.
Bridge is funny. Oh no.
Tori. Yeah,
Tori
from Ninja Storm.
From Ninja Storm. I almost called her Lacey, and I was like, that's the wrong name.
That is big wrong.
Big wrong. I was down to 4 letters though. That's not bad. Ending with an E. So let's get our cues up. If you're at home and you want to watch along, I recommend Netflix because they got it all. And if you don't have Netflix, then
get a free trial.
Look at Christian. I've had Netflix for so long, I forget they give out free trials. And by we, I mean my dad paid for it when I was a kid, and now I just pay for all of his other subscriptions to make it all balance out. Back to the plot. Even it out.
Do you want to hear how much stuff I pay for as far as streaming services?
Yes.
YouTube TV, Hulu, Netflix, WWE Network, Impact Plus. I'm sure there's a lot more. Funimation.
Impact Plus, like the wrestling company?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even know they had a thing.
They have a bunch of the classic pay-per-views, which I've been getting really into. The 09, 08, 07 eras when I started watching. And I'm like, yo, Main Event Mafia. Yes.
Yo, those were good times. I don't watch wrestling enough to care to go back to those, but boy, did they have some good stuff back in the day. So
very much.
If you're at home and you're ready to join us live on this watch along, and by watch along, I mean you turn on your version with us. We'll have a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's morphin' time. Hit play. I like graphics.
I do. This is nice.
I gotta start out right off the bat and say this intro song is not a banger. It does not
It
slap
is not.
whatsoever.
I have all the Power Rangers intros on my phone, and when this one comes on, I skip it. I can rock out to most of them, but this one is like, eh.
I do enjoy the rappy section because it reminds me of Hamilton and it does sound like Lin-Manuel Miranda, but outside of that, it's just meh.
I like
at
all
best.
the relics because I'm a big history buff, but this season, as much as I thought it would catch me, it did not.
The
cast is just, yeah.
Yeah, I again, this is my first kind of. I never watched Operation Overdrive. I think I saw.
You're not missing much.
I think I saw a couple scenes of this crossover because my mom was like, "Adam's on here," and I ran and I was like, "Whoa, he looks the same."
He don't look like he age at all.
He does not age. He be a vampire.
I do like the designs of the suits, so I thought they were some of the best. I like the very streamlined suits.
I'm a big fan of that as well. I was like, "Ooh, maybe I'll watch this," and then I just didn't, and I'm glad I didn't because.
Hang on one sec, Thomas.
You're good. Yeah, the suits definitely did not. The suits look great, but everything else does not line up with what I thought the suits would bring, which is a total bummer. When Christian comes back, I do believe that they took a lot of the villains from this season and based them off of old Megazords and old Zords. I seen to meme about it, and I don't know how true it is, but they do line up in the.
Wait, what happened?
So a lot of the villains that they had in this season were homages to old Megazords, right?
I actually don't know. I can't think of any Megazords that they were homages to, but they might have been.
Really? I saw a meme. I want to say it was in the Hasbro's Power Ranger group. Shout out. And it had a full list, and they had side-by-side comparisons. Some of them were like, oh, and then others are like, that's kind of a stretch. But overall, like when I watched this, I was like, okay, that's actually pretty cool. Now, who is the Yeti?
Do you want to know who plays the Yeti?
Yes, but also like, what is the Yeti's name? And is he
Nord.
just the comic relief? Nord?
Yeah, that's his name.
That's a terrible name.
It is, but he's the guy who played Boom, and then he played Phineas in Mystic Force.
Oh.
And then he played Mick in Super Ninja Steel and Ninja Steel.
So are they literally famous as the Rangers? So like everyone knows who they are?
Yeah, everybody knows who they are.
I don't like that.
I don't either. I'm not a big fan.
That's one of Zordon's like top 5 rules, never reveal who you are.
But Zordon's not there.
That's true.
He big dead.
He did. He done
big
did
dead. Huge dead.
Well, I say he done did dead.
So they're all like feuding factions, so it's not like they don't usually get together.
Gotcha. That was very confusing when I started this. I was like, wait, are these all villains from old seasons? Because I definitely fell out of the loop, and I know
no, those are all villains from Operation Overdrive.
Okay, so red guy over there is like supposed to be an homage to the OG Megazord from MMPR.
Is he?
Allegedly, according to that meme I seen, and it was on the internet, so obviously it's true. Right?
Obviously, it's true. I love Thrax though.
I'm a big fan. I think they should bring him back. Somehow.
It didn't make sense. Like he would only be 15 years old, or 14 or 15 at this point, if he was the son of Rita Repulsa and Lord Zed.
I mean, not necessarily. They could have had him in secret in like 93.
That's what I'm saying, though. 93 to 07.
That is, you right, bro. I'm bad at math for a moment.
Big right.
Big right. Big right.
Yeah, he about to give them those big rights and big lefts.
Body blow, body blow, body blow, body blow. Man, I still can't say that. Oh, man.
I don't even have to read the subtitles because I already know what he's saying.
Really? I'm currently like scrounging hard in that group for that meme. Whoa, that's dope. We didn't even talk about the news for the week, bro. We'll do it at the end. Comics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I completely forgot.
Also, the White Dino Thunder Ranger, which is my second favorite Ranger of all time, has a toy.
Yeah, it was released in Malaysia.
Goodness gracious. There's a lot of posts here. Man, I don't know if I'm gonna find it. I might not have followed. I might not have seen it here. Oh goodness.
See, they get way too cocky. They're just like, nobody can beat us. And then Thrax shows up, and then like, who is this guy?
Yeah, that's why I wasn't a big fan of it. See, I like the team up for the team up, not this team.
Isn't it bad? I kind of enjoyed watching the Rangers get destroyed.
Not at all, because I kind of enjoyed that too. Especially after I found out that like everyone knew who they were. That was not mind blown to say the least. Ooh, I'm getting close. I'm getting close. Ooh, who's that? Oh, come on! I know I'm close. I seen it the other day. It was about this area.
Of course, the Red Ranger would fight Thrax, but he has no chance. He gets yeeted real quick.
You know, the only freaking person on this team that I actually like is the Red Ranger. Whoa, no. Sorry. The 6th Ranger, because he's the only one who said, you're forgetting the best part. Saving the world. It's like, yo, that guy. Get him more stuff.
Dwayne's pretty cool. I actually have both the scripts from Once a Ranger Part 1 and Part 2. I have the Forever Red script, too. I want to get the Legendary Battle, even though it's trash, and the Dimensions in Danger script.
Yeah, Dimensions in Danger was solid. It was too short, but so good.
We should watch that one next.
I mean, we're definitely skipping Legendary Battle because it is not.
That's fair. It's not worth it. I mean, we could watch To the 10th Power and Power of Pink. Lost Galaxy and In Space. Maybe.
I like those ideas. We'll figure that out. Man, I'm really not finding this meme at all, which is a super duper duper bummer.
Yeah.
Like big time bummer.
That robot CGI was awful.
Yeah, it was the mid 2000s, you know, they still hadn't gotten Hulk right.
And it's Power Rangers. What do you expect?
Yeah, exactly. Not just it's Power Rangers, but like it started in Japan. They care a little bit less, I think, in terms of graphics, just because they have such an esteemed history. I will say I do miss, you know, people in Zords, like Zord costumes. I have noticed a difference over the years, and that's something I very much miss.
I agree.
I'm officially calling this search a total bust. I'll find the meme later and try and send it to you. But it's got some good stuff. I'll say that my favorite villain is this Iceman face guy.
What is his name? Florius? Moltor and Florius. So he can just sever their connection to the morphine grid.
I really dug this whole like villain thing that they did right there. It reminded me of when all the Rangers get their weapons together and stuff. It was a nice little homage to that. I severed your connection to the universal
morphine. They're atrocious.
You mean the fact that he has 2 layers of teeth? Yes.
Pretty much.
It's super creepy.
Big creepy.
See, look at that face. Looks like the Megazord of time gone by. Words of a bygone era. That's what I was trying to say.
Pretty much.
So the Rangers, if you're following along, the Rangers just lost their powers. Thank God, those arrogant little kids. So I'm gonna get back to this question. I want you to remember that I asked this question now. When they go back to doing things in the world, spoiler alert, in like the next episode, are those things they were doing before they became Rangers?
Yes.
Wild. That's interesting.
And then they're bored. They're just like, what? They get bored.
I mean, everybody gets bored saving the world. I mean, everybody gets bored when you save the world.
True.
All right, so
I don't like their costumes. They're like uniforms.
they're civvy unis.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's okay, but it looks like it's trying to be like a ninja vibe / racing vibe /
Something they should not be vibe.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's got Ninja Storm vibes in a way, and it's like they shouldn't have those. I do big, okay, so not seeing anything, and then everyone's like, oh, Operation Overdrive is the worst team because they lose their powers and they stop fighting. They just give up. It's like, I now recognize what they mean in those memes, but I disagree with them because they fight here and then they have other Rangers come in and they think that they're no longer needed because they can't morph. So, okay, no big deal. I'll try to go back to my other life. And it's all just trying to avoid the pain that they have inside.
Yeah, just sitting there. Like, what are they really supposed to do? Just sitting there.
Exactly. Like loafs, lame.
Yo, them callous explosions, though.
Yeah, man. Explosion.
Pulled him out of that car. He went yeet.
Oh wow, you're ahead of me. It seems.
Am I?
I mean, you said he pulled him out of the car, and then he pulled him out of the car on my screen.
Oh, my bad. I might be a couple seconds ahead of you.
I'm 1041 left and counting.
I don't know because I don't have my thing up.
True. I just tapped my screen. Again, I'm a big fan of this 6th Ranger. He's the only one who cared about saving the world. Also, This guy has like Ecliptor vibes that just kicked pink.
Oh, he's one of the Fear Cats. I don't know their names. I just know that they're the Fear Cats.
A Fear Cats. Okay, I do have issues with this scene here and them like attacking on the bikes, but not the two when they cross, not when they cross the streams. Is it this guy? Yeah, it's this guy. 100% have an issue with the lack of using the weapon here.
I really hate the explosions.
Yeah, it's kind of
overused.
Overused, yeah. Okay, so it's not him then. I'm confused how he fell off, honestly. 100%.
Because it's Power Rangers logic.
Logic. Here it is. This right here.
She hit a rock.
That is not it. I'm trying to see where it is coming up. That was a weird cut, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she got super speed. So I like this Yellow Ranger.
She cute.
Yes, but also she actually has like an interesting power of like shuddering away. That's really cool. This is it right here. He jumps. There's an explosion. He lands. Maybe he lands. No, he doesn't. He jumps off the bike to attack instead of pushing the bike to him as a weapon. That is a total waste of momentum and inertia. Like, he doesn't weigh that much, but the bike weighs a lot. Power Rangers logic. There's a light in the distance. It is not logic. Oh, man, here we go. Yeah, here we go for real.
Zonda.
How was Mystic Force? Because
not great.
Really? I've heard a lot of really interesting things about Mystic Force, like in a good way, that it's just so different.
It's interesting, but I don't think it's like the best season. I mean, it's watchable.
You can't touch In Space, so.
No. Or RPM.
I need to finish RPM. I was really into that, and then I moved away for college. Maybe.
RPM was the GOAT.
Like, yo, KIRAAAA! There's a light.
Here comes Tori.
She cool too. There's a light in the distance. You see it coming closer. Ninja Storm was the last year that I bought like all the Ranger toys.
That's fair.
When it came to Dino Thunder, I just didn't care. Oh yeah.
You're just like, who are these guys? And why do their costumes not match? Why do they look so different? But I like the suits.
Skipping 10 seconds to try and line up with you. Powered down.
Oh, now you're ahead of me.
Oh.
It's okay.
KIRAAAA! Dude, Adam looks younger than he did last time he was on Power Rangers.
He looks more mature. He don't look
does.
older. He looks more mature.
I think he looks younger, but definitely more mature at the same time. He looks seasoned.
He looks like he's the old guy trying to like fit in with the college kids.
Look, don't make fun of me like that. I feel attacked.
My bad.
Ironically, that sadly was me for a little bit.
I didn't go to college, so
Oh, well, it happens. Like after college, I worked at the college, so I love this explanation of from Sky
no, that's Bridge.
Bridge. I'm not good with names. I never watched SPD.
You know why they didn't want Jack in this, right?
I don't know why.
So him and the girl who played Kira, after their team up episode, they started dating and then they broke up.
What?
I think it was a very bad breakup. That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is, though.
That is interesting.
Very interesting.
But stupid. couldn't help it.
I really do like the Sentinel Knight,
Once
though.
a Ranger, always a Ranger. Okay, Sentinel Knight looks like King Mondo's son. Sprocket a little bit in the head.
Kinda. I really hated Sprocket, though.
Me too. Actually, I hated him as a kid, but now I love him. He's hilarious.
He's just so stupid.
Yeah, he's a kid. What do you expect?
Yeah, kids are dumb.
What is this? Let me check these messages. Cool. Anyway, those rules are unbelievable.
That gyro driver. They look so weird next to each other because they don't match at all.
Yeah.
Like Tori's wearing her ninja outfit, Xander's wearing his Mystic Force, Bridge is wearing his SPD, and Adam and Kira are just like, hey guys.
Casual.
Casual Friday.
Hey yo. All right, so I'm gonna take a quick what's the word? I don't know. I'm gonna guess who of this Operation Overdrive team is from New Zealand or Australia. Just based on listening to them and their accents they use. All right, Pink Ranger. Do you know actually before I go on?
I really don't.
All right. MDB, help us out. What the hell just happened? I will pull that up before I start guessing because I am genuinely curious. Operation Overdrive. Obviously, I'm trying to look for Power Rangers. Come on, search history. You know me. KIRAAAA kicking everyone's butt.
That's your
Also,
girl.
That is I absolutely. She's probably my favorite female Ranger of all time.
That's fair.
100%. 100%. Okay, that person plays Mac. You're just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is Spencer a Ranger?
No.
Okay.
The Butler.
Gotcha. I'm just looking at the top rated ones. What is
Adam is just giving these people the work.
Of course he is. What is the name of the 6th Ranger?
Dwayne Cameron. Tyson.
Tyson. There we go. Okay.
He's from New Zealand. I know that.
Red Ranger. I'm calling from New Zealand or Australia. He's from Sydney. Pink Ranger. I'm calling from New Zealand. Oh, she's from London. Okay, England. I was totally not even close geographically, mildly on the accent. You already said that Dwayne Cameron is from New Zealand.
Yep.
Who's he been in? Wow, that's interesting. Okay, now I'm having a swing for the fences here. I'm gonna say Gareth Yoon. I have his name up. Who plays Blue Ranger? I'm gonna say he's from America. And now I have to go look deeper on his IMDb page.
His country of
in,
origins.
He was in man. The name 100% just like erased from my mind. Knowing. He was in the show Knowing, which I didn't know. Or I don't think I watched that either, actually. Talent Agent. Looks like he's from Australia as well.
Makes sense.
The guy who plays the Black Ranger, Samuel Benta, is from England. I wasn't going to guess that. Caitlin Murphy, who plays the Yellow Ranger, who looks really familiar in her headshot here, is from New South Wales, Australia. Wow, she's basically just been in Power Rangers. Interesting.
So I'm still curious why they have to change their accents. Like, is it like because everything has to be made for America?
That's my guess. Yeah. Like, I think Xander, when he showed up and he was talking all Australian, I was like, whoa, a natural accent. That's wild. Like, we haven't heard that since Catherine Sutherland, I think. I think everybody else had like an American accent. Which is totally lame, by the way.
Yeah, I like
continued. Thank you, Netflix, for automatically starting the next episode. Mucho apreciado on that. And we're hopping right in. Once a Ranger Part 2. I'm going to go ahead and pause.
Yeah, we're at the minute mark.
The minute mark. I have 21 minutes remaining.
I have 21:05 remaining.
Ooh. So let's go ahead and recap for everyone what just happened.
The Rangers got.
The Rangers, they done got. They lost, and then they brought in subjectively better Rangers. And then they decided that they're going to leave Operation Overdrive because they feel unneeded. Meanwhile, that's very fair. It happens to the best of us. Bibo Concepcion, I think that's how that's said, says Overdrive sucks. Well, this is a good episode to me, mostly because we have Kira and Adam. I'm going to go ahead and hit play. I'm sorry. I hit play before I said I was going to hit play. So if you are on, on Once a Ranger Part 2, we're counting down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's morphin' time. Hit play.
So they're on another planet.
Yes, they're on another plane, T. Whoa. My troops are keeping an eye on the new Rangers. But maybe they should keep an eye on Thrax.
Pretty much.
Angel Grove shout out.
I love Angel Grove.
They're all wearing normie clothes now.
They are. Because how weird would it be for them to walk around in their, like, Ninja Storm or SPD or Mystic Force outfit?
Whoa, what did Bridge just do?
He has the power of, like, detecting people's auras.
What? That's wild.
Because he's from the future!
True. All right, let's just focus and talk this out.
Nope, Plan Zonda did not work.
Just go. There's a light in the distance. You see it coming closer. Something ages. History gone by. Defenders. Yo! Okay, so 100% forgot she had the canary cry, and so I watched this last night. And I marked out so hard because I love Kira, but I also love Canary in every iteration that she's in. Arrow, Legends of Tomorrow.
Well, it's the White Canary now.
That's why I just said Canary.
I loved her in Justice League.
And then Birds of Prey. Like I love it. And so when she did that, I was like, that's why I love
Oh, she was.
Canary so much.
Now, what was your opinion on Birds of Prey? Because everybody was like, it was terrible, and I'm like, that was actually a great movie.
I loved it so much. I was upset that they marketed the marketing team marketed it, made it look like it was a normal movie when they should have just marketed it as like Harley Quinn. This movie is going to be Deadpool-esque, hilarious, rated R, badass action,
Big funny,
big funny. Like they have an animated intro.
Is kicking some ass.
Yep, Kamehameha, Kamehameha. Let's. She did that Kamehameha right there, and then I watched Avatar right after, and Katara did a Kamehameha with water, and I was like, yo, they're the same person.
We should do a watch along of Avatar, an episode you haven't seen.
That wouldn't be interesting to anybody. I would just stare at the screen and go, whoa, wild.
Yo, JYB in this, let's just say that man can still move. And the thing was, he was voice acting at the time, so he wasn't doing anything active.
Well, not in that sense, but he's martial artist still, right?
Maybe.
So. It's been a long time since I looked into his day-to-day.
I hate that lightning bolt that they put on the crate. Like, y'all couldn't have done the Power Ranger lightning bolt.
They couldn't have even matched it to Alpha.
Yeah, pretty much.
There's a lot of issues with that.
And that's Alpha 6. So how did Alpha 6 go from being with Andros? Or no, not Andros. Yeah, Andros, because after Forever Red, he was with Andros. How do you go from being with Andros to Adam?
Well, he wasn't with Adam. He was created up in Angel Grove.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why was he in a crate? Why y'all do that to my man's Alpha?
Are you ready? Or you want to know why? Because Andros had to fight a war in Bloodline of the Grid. Shout out.
Dude, I can't wait for that. That's going to be super exciting.
Yo, I am very excited for that, and I'm hoping that we can get them on, some of those folks on to our watch along here, and then we will watch their stuff because we love Power Rangers, and I'm deep in Power Rangers Unworthy already. I love that. It's such a great series, and I really enjoy all these fan films that are coming out. We're hoping to get Colin Bass on in a few weeks to watch his favorite episode of Rangers. I also hashtag love/hate. I don't know why I said hashtag before. What they did to Blue Ranger there.
Yeah, just left him.
Just left him. Like that is so unprofessional.
That's hilarious, though. That's something I would do. Oh, he's fun.
Yeah, money doesn't make the heart feel better. Okay, what is he doing here? What is Sixth Ranger doing?
Looking for his girl that he lost.
Oh, that's important to know.
Actually, I think he thinks she's dead. So I don't know what he's doing. And she's just being smart. She's teaching, a college class. She's genius level intellect.
This is probably my favorite part of this whole episode with this version of the team. Like this whole, I'll say crossover instead of episode, because she's genuinely excited to see him. And when that happened, I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense, because they've been in like battles. Like they've almost died a couple different times together. And there is nothing that brings you closer together than
he just came in. He's like, hey, do you know about this? She's like, yeah, why? And then he goes, all right, yeet.
Basically. And she goes from like, I hate my life to, oh my God, what's up? It's how I am anytime I see an old football friend, whether they were on the same team or not. It's always just like, bro, remember that time? It's like,
remember that time I tackled you and I broke your neck? Good times.
That didn't happen. Thank God. I used to play with, like, I was on the same team with someone for like 6 years, and then we ended up on opposite teams. So anytime we played, anytime we got a chance to hit each other, we would lay into each other.
That's fair. You hit your friends harder.
Oh, you always hit your friends harder. And then there was one game, because I had long hair back then as well. I was an offensive lineman, and I pulled, and we had to block on the out edge. And my friend, I chipped him, like I hit him, and I knew that was enough for our running back to get by. and he just grabbed my hair and my collar and tried to pull me back. And I just grabbed my hair to like get it from ripped out of my head and spun around and was like, come on, man. And he's like, I'm sorry, man. I couldn't let you go and block everybody else. I was like, that is respectable as hell.
Yeah. I remember the last time I played football, like somehow we were doing like this play. I played football for a total of like a month. And somehow I accidentally grabbed this dude's face mask without meaning to. He got big mad.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
Hello, mother and or father.
Yeah,
the Rangers are in big trouble. Okay, I hate the voice of Alpha here.
so the funny thing about that is that's Campbell Cooley, and he's super cool.
I just mean like I hate that.
Voice. It's not the original, and I can understand that.
It's not even the last version of Alpha 6, I don't think. Is it?
No, it's not.
That's what I thought. Excelsior!
Excelsior! See, I don't understand. He's like complaining, and he's like, I can't get it, whatever. I would have still destroyed them just because they would have been like, I would have been mad. I would have been like, well, y'all don't have any powers.
Power Rangers logic, there's a light in the distance. It is not the logic that you're here to seek. So take a big fat seat and watch this episode. Yeah, I lost it there at the end.
It's all good. Put him into the morphing grid. Oh, man.
Whoa, take the flashpoint. Is that what he said?
Yeah, take the flashpoint.
So, like, we're going back in time and changing stuff? We're just crossing genre streams.
Pretty much.
Oh, I hear her accent in that line. Yeah. I bet if we were still Rangers that, yeah.
It's really hard to hide accents.
Super hard.
I couldn't do it. I wouldn't try. But like, nah, might.
So
you get what you get.
Yeah, I can get rid of mine very easily. It takes years of practice being half English, living with a family of other accents and, wallabies coming around all the time.
Sure.
Sure.
Mike seems to my.
Also, I live in a drinking town, and growing up, we had people from Canada, Boston, Michigan, Massachusetts. Boston and Massachusetts are the same. Actually, they're not. They do have slightly different accents. New York, Maine, West Coast. So like we had a smorgasbord of accents coming in, especially when you could drink on the beach during spring break. So I learned how to pick up other people's accents at a very young age and finally got rid of my southern one. Thank God. I'm a big fan of this dragon. Whoa. Very unclear that they had two Megazords right there.
Yeah, Adam's in the 6 Ranger one. Everybody else is in the other one. This just makes them look super weak because this Megazord literally is taking down enemy after enemy after enemy, and they just getting like destroyed.
Right? And then he just comes in with one sword and slicey dicey.
Yeah, that's one thing I hated about this. He's unmorphed and has a sword that's not even powered by the Sentinel Knight yet. And he just destroys it, but they're in 2 Megazords and can't.
And not only that, but in one shot, it's literally pouring rain as he's running. But only in that shot.
Thanks, Power Rangers.
Thanks, Power. Oh, look, it's Sprocket, all grown up.
I love the way the Sentinel Knight looks. I'm not even gonna lie. But I'm a big fan of like knights and stuff, so
I mean, he looks cool. He just looks like Sprocket to me. It makes me laugh.
I like the fact that he can turn into a sword.
KIRAAAA! I love Dino Thunder season so much. I love the sword. Love the suits. I love the Zords. It's just dope.
Alpha 6 at your service.
Yeah. The moving grid is fixed.
He fixed it. Yay!
Alpha.
Thank you, Alpha.
Get the results for like that.
Now let me hug everybody and then get my morpher back.
Huggy, huggy, huggy.
Yo, we should just come up with a story, come up with like a comic book story of the journey of Alpha.
Ooh,
Because God only knows, after Lost
35,000
Galaxy, what happened and how he got back to Andros, and then after that, how he got to Operation Overdrive, and then in the comic, he meets the Ninja Steel Rangers.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, man. The comics are top notch.
Very nice.
You know, I don't think I got bags and boards for those issues I bought yesterday. Son of a blue. I have to go back and get some. All right, so here's a couple things I noticed during this fight sequence. Because there are so many Rangers and they want to do a specific camera shot. Oh, yeah, that's it right there. It's morphing time. I love this morph so
I think
much.
Hasbro's is going to look very similar to it.
What do you mean?
Like the Legacy one is just too big and bulky.
Oh, I got you.
So the one Hasbro's coming out with is it's thinner.
Made like that, yeah. I'm very excited for that to come out, and I'm really excited for them to make a green one because I do want it to be like that. I love that they play the music while they're morphing here. Like, I like that they use the audible cues from past seasons when they're on screen.
Yeah, I really do enjoy the songs from past seasons. I just wish they would have came back with like more Rangers, at least 6. Just add one more in there.
Yeah, the odd number kills me, especially when they team up and then the Omega Ranger. I don't know what his name is, but
Mercury Ranger.
We're just gonna ignore the fact that Mercury kills like everything. Okay, is Mercury in retrograde? We're screwed. That's a space joke. Yeah, he just doesn't he fight 2 guys, like 2 bad guys? It's so dumb.
I think he just fights chillers.
Chillers. Maybe that might be it. Yeah. Everybody else. So this right here, this shot right here. Yeah. They're all, and then the next scene. Oh no, they didn't. Okay, I must be remembering the legendary battle.
Sorry.
Yeah. But I thought that they all showed another shot of them all running at the same time in a line, and they didn't. So
Adam getting the work.
Adam fights Thrax alone, and then we get Red Rangers fighting Joe Chill.
Florius.
Yeah, I had a better name yesterday, but I forgot it. He's got the best mustache in the business, though. I'll give him that.
Dude, I love the SPD costumes. I'm just hoping for a Deca Ranger Lightning Collection figure.
You know what I'm really hoping for? A JJ with the dragon shield. And then they got 3-on-2 here. Their math is killing me. 100%. It's killing me. But
he got them boxing gloves like he's Mike Tyson.
Yo, I was so confused when I watched that. I was like, last night, I was like, why is he wearing boxing gloves again? Like, what is that point?
So he has different spells. He's the guy who gets all the spells, right? But in like one of the spells he has, he looks like Brock Lesnar.
Really?
Look up green Mystic Force muscle mode.
Okay. Green. Oh my God. What?
Brock Lesnar.
Yo, that's wild. And then I found a picture of him wearing rocks. Does he wear rocks at one point?
He might. I don't remember.
Yo, I just found another picture where it looks like he's got like a shield, like a.
That might be his ancient, not ancient mystic mode, but
legend mode.
Yeah,
is what it says in the picture. Wild. I like that. That's a good look. I might have to watch Mystic Force because I like that look a lot. Operation Overdrive. No one cares. I don't mean to like poop on this, but yo, okay. I love the fact that Adam adds this random shield on. But
yeah,
what?
Like, okay, where did that come from?
Exactly. Not only where'd that come from, but what does it do? And all it takes is one little punch for it to go bye-bye right there. Boom. What the frack? What the thrax?
Yeah. He grabs his staff. I love that staff. So My thing is with the newest Dino team up, if for those who watched it, the villain who set up the whole Dino thing, he had Zed's staff. So is that Zed's staff or is that somebody else's? Is that like something that was made for Thrax?
Oof. Yeah, there you go, Kira. I love Emma Lahana, who plays Kira. Always
We
been a
should
big
get her
fan
on.
of her work. What was that?
We should get her on.
We should, so I can fangirl so freaking hard.
She'll be like trying to talk to you and be like, "You're Kira."
Honestly, I'd probably like fangirl more over her more recent stuff, just because, again, big fan of her and her work as an actor. And then also she's in Cloak and Dagger, which I've not watched yet, but that's just because I haven't had the time. And I moved right in the middle of the first season, so that screwed everything up. Red Rangers are doing things, Red Ranger things, I suppose. Did they trade staffs or?
I don't think so.
I'm confused because
Oh wait,
Overdrive.
no, he did. He did take his staff.
Okay, yeah.
I
will
ain't got
say
no pointy weapons.
their weapons in this season, I don't like. Like, I think they're pretty lame.
They're kind of trash. The drive detector, I do not like it.
I'm upset that they did not once use the power blaster. Hold up. So you're telling me that he is the Sword of Excelsior?
Yes.
Was he like that before?
He absorbed the sword.
Did he look like that before, though?
Not until after he absorbed the sword.
Okay. I just realized that because I must have missed that last night. Excelsior is a part of me now. Thank you, true believers.
So you know who voices the Sentinel Knight, right?
Nope.
The guy who played the yellow Mystic Force Ranger.
See, I love when they come back and play voices. Like Johnny Young Bosch and Catherine Sutherland both played villains in the Forever Red episode.
Yes. Power Rangers forever.
Okay, so that was cool. They didn't need another Ranger because they had the Sentinel Knight. He was the 6th Ranger.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
Aw, they're leaving them.
Yeah. Also, Pink Ranger's accent came out right there.
Buttery.
Is that like a gimmick? I mean,
He can't say the word buttery without doing that.
Feels
weird. I don't understand Power Rangers sometimes.
Oh, the Mercury Ranger was very excited to hear that KIRAAAA had a CD.
He's like, I can listen to it, get it signed, and then sell it, make that profit.
No, he's probably like, well, my girl used to sing.
You can be my new girl.
You could be my new girl. Is he old or something? Like, he seems different than the rest.
He's a little different. He's weird. He's from another planet.
Oh, well, holy shirt bollocks. That makes so much sense. And that concludes Once a Ranger Part 2. Thoughts, Christian? What are your thoughts on this?
Was it a great team up? No, not at all. Was it the worst team up I've ever seen? No, not at all.
Yeah, not even close to the legendary battle.
I wish they would have made the veteran Rangers look a little stronger as far as, not getting destroyed by that villain and then Matt coming in and just destroying him with a sword. It was
Excelsior.
I mean, but that doesn't matter. You had 2 Megazords versus 1 giant creature with 5 veteran Rangers piloting 2 Megazords, and then you have Mac just come in and destroy him with a sword, and he's not even morphed, doesn't have any powers. Like, what?
Hey, there's a light in the distance, and it is not the logic.
It is not.
It is not the logic.
It was cool seeing all the veteran Rangers come back. It was cool seeing Adam. It was cool seeing the ones from the past few seasons. I wish they would have, maybe brought back somebody from like Lost Galaxy or something, one of those seasons post Zoran era, but before the Disney era. But I can understand why they did it.
Yeah, same. It's pretty much it. No, it is all Disney era and then Adam. So yeah.
So I would say like it's about a 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 morphers.
6 out of 10. That's not bad.
Your thoughts?
Might give it a 7, and that's only for the nostalgia.
For Kira?
And Adam and Tori, and then the fact that the Green Ranger, Xander, is, Australian. He's very calm, he's very grounded, very, very tourist of him. I like that. And, they brought back the member berries when they needed to.
Yeah.
They gave Adam a new morphing sequence, which is infinite.
I wish they would have done that for Jason and the new team up. So that's one of the things I think they did really well, was giving Adam the new morphing sequence.
Same. Yeah, I think that's great. And I'm upset that they didn't continue that morphing sequence because it's perfect. I mean, all things considered. So it is what it is. They make a mistake.
It is what it is. But yeah, I think we had a good time watching it. Will we be back next week for another watch along?
Yeah, why not? But we'll be on your channel next week, yeah?
The Power Rangers guy on YouTube and Facebook.
And Bookface. Now, we're 56 minutes into this stream. I kind of want to get your thoughts on the news that dropped this week. And that is with Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 55 being the last issue. They're going to restart and rebrand the Boom Comics Power Rangers situation with Mighty Morphin, which is it's the all new Mighty Morphin team plus an all new, never before seen Green Ranger, which has a beautiful costume. And then over on their other series, it's just Power Rangers, I think, right? Yeah, Power Rangers, and that's going to follow the Omega Rangers. What are your thoughts going into that?
Well, I'm kind of curious what they're going to do with the whole Mighty Morphin, because it's going to have not only the White Ranger, but the Green Ranger as well. So I don't know. From what I heard, the Omega Rangers, the just Power Rangers, is going to follow Lord Draken. They're going to be helping out Lord Draken. So honestly, I don't have much of an opinion on it because I don't know that much. I think it sounds like a cool concept, but who's going to be the Green Ranger? That's the real question.
I agree. I think that is genuinely the real question.
You got me. I'm going to be the Green Ranger in the comics. It's okay.
You mother trucker, and you didn't tell me?
Dragon Zord.
JK. I need to get
JK.
my
Haha. I wish.
Yeah, I agree. I have no idea. I originally thought that the Green Ranger might be Lord Draken when it first dropped, and then they told us about Power Rangers like the next day or a couple hours later, and it was like, oh, okay, so that's not Lord Draken.
And then there was this one image of like one of the covers, and it's like Rangers you've never seen before, and like I think I called you, and I was like, who is this?
That was very interesting, and one of those, the one that you pointed out, looked like one of these red lizard things. They had similar markings in the chest, I noticed when we were watching this, but not exact. Like they had silver looking discs here, but in the comic he's got like a lightning bolt, little very Shazam-esque /Flash.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's just a cover to make everyone feel good, and I think it has a little bit less to do with the story, but we could be very wrong on that. Like we really never know. But I'm wondering if they're going to make the Green Ranger a lady, because even in the comics, the Yellow Ranger is not wearing a skirt. So they kept it accurate to how it was on the show. So there's potential that they could make the Green Ranger a lass. And I'd be
I'm okay with that.
I'd be very interested to see that. And it, you know, it would be, ooh, okay, here's a thought of that just dawned on me. They're talking about all new Rangers coming in. What if we get Kat as the Pink Ranger and then Kimberly Hart, the Ranger Slayer version, becomes the Green Ranger?
You know, at this point, anything's possible.
They have taken what we loved and shook it up real good and said, by the way, we're doing whatever we want. And I love it. I'm here for it. Final thoughts, Christian, before we log off for tonight and regroup before next week.
Well, I think for next week, instead of us deciding the episode, we throw up a poll on Facebook.
Well, we can only choose 2 things in the Facebook poll as a page. We've run into that issue on my podcast / live show. So it would limit us for sure, but I'm not opposed to it.
What 2 episodes do you think we should pick? Do you want to do the Lost Galaxy in Space team up? Do you want to do Dimensions in Danger? Do you want to do Time Force and Wild Force? Since Anne Marie, Anne Marie, is your teacher.
These are good questions.
I mean, maybe Anne Marie would want to join us for the Time Force Wild Force team up.
Yeah, you know, I'll reach out. What is it? Because we have 1 more of these, and then on the 31st, or is it the 28th? It's the 31st. In 2 weeks from today, Christian, myself, Ryan Permison from Nerd Culture, I believe Gregory Lee from Nerd Culture, maybe a couple others will be watching I almost said the wrong name. Turbo, a Power Rangers movie from 1998. We're going to rewatch that on the 31st. We're going to have a lot of fun. Nice, good old fun cross branding going on here on this world, because that's what we're here for, supporting each other and, you know, filling
here to have fun.
Corona filled time. I'm tired of seeing old people. Sorry, boss. My boss has like 50 years on me. So, and that's not an exaggeration. He has 50 years on me. So it's
experience.
Excelsior. Thank you, true believers. I got to work on my Stan Lee impression. But you can join us next week on the Power Rangers Guy YouTube and Facebook page, where we'll be going live with an episode, which you might get to pick. You might not. We'll see how everything works in our favor. But Christian, where can everyone find you on the internet?
You can find me on Instagram at the Power Rangers Guy, Twitter at Power Ranger Guy, and Facebook, the Power Rangers Guy, YouTube, the Power Rangers Guy. If you want to email me, the Power Rangers Guy at gmail.com. I don't know why you email me, but hey, you got it.
Yeah, you got it. Email him. Important stuff. You can find me, Thomas Carter Rochester -actor on Facebook, where you might be watching this live. You can also find me on Twitter at TC Rochester Act. That's TC Rochester ACT. Instagram, it is at Thomas Carter Rochester, no hyphens, no spaces. And YouTube, where you might be watching this right now, is Life of Thor, soon to be rebranded into Life of Thor Productions. That's actually, like, I didn't mean to say that, but I said it, so it's a real deal now. The world knows.
You're live. You can't take it back.
There's no takesies backsies. We're rebranding it to better suit my musings and content, because Life of Thor is just so generic these days. So we have content, and that's our show for this Power Rangers watch along. Thank you so much.
You forgot something.
I did forget something. What did I forget?
You forgot to tell them about your OnlyFans at Sausage of Thor.
I do not have an OnlyFans. You don't want to see this. Period. If you want to contribute, send me money on Venmo. I don't have a Venmo, so that's just a joke.
Apple Pay.
Apple Pay. You know what? Apple Pay me, Zelle me. Or in a few months when I have a Patreon set up, potentially you can fund that because work is boring. No one wants to be an engineer when that's all you do. So
no one wants to be a delivery driver when you don't get paid money.
Amazon overlords. Thank you for tuning in, joining us. We'll see you next week at the Power Rangers Guy, YouTube and Facebook for the Power Rangers watch along.
Of what we don't know yet.
No, yet.